I really dear red. I let you well. I was, oh, your baby. Oh, the baby. Hola, chiquita. Why you taking so much time? Sorry, baby. Why you taking such a long time to eat? If you wait waiting for Sophia, I will be starving Martin. I'm sorry, baby. En niet van zijn looks nou, Sophia. Just going to give us Obi some looks as well, okay? She more or less finished. Now this one from some looks. How is this puppy? You finished? I finished. Oh, my God. Sophia, I found some looks, but guess what? They said that Christina can drop you 3 o'clock. No problem. So what we're going to do is...
No, I want to go and show you a picture of
Oh, yes, they said you can go early. No problems. Now, I'm going to send a message to Christina because Christina wanted to know. Christina is a good support worker. What do you think about Christina?
No, I'm not very good at making breakfast.
Sophia, breakfast is easy.
No.
Yeah. Right, let me tidy up all this food. Right, you eat quite a lot. But that is enough. Now we need to pick up all that. I want to do the heating also. I need to do the heating, not the heating, this one. Then I'm going to go and get these two chairs. We just have 9 to 10, 10 to 11. We have 3 hours to get all this stuff ready. So, Christina will take you to buy you Bonjela and buy everything you need. I'm going to get the same thing here. Let me clean. If you don't want to eat, I have to clean. I cannot leave this here. Christina's coming in 3 hours. Christina's going to be... Oi! That is the rabbit's purse. Don't you dare licking the rabbit's purse. This is the rabbit's purse. I'll take that away. Oi! If you don't need to, I have to pick it up. If you eat, then I don't need to pick it up. But you make a mess. Now you want to know, she's getting off from the rubbish, from the trash. And getting it out of the trash. Yes, this is my food. Have some respect. Silvie Gordon! If you want to eat it actually. Silvie Gordon. What do you think about Silvie Gordon, Sophia?
Good.
Crazy, doesn't she? Right, I finish with you. Now I need to do my coffee and then start. No, Silvie Gordon. You and I don't need to get out. Silvie Gordon. Silvie Gordon.
Silvie, come here.
Silvie Gordon. Yes, Sophia, never mind. Silvie Gordon. I think I want another baby, Sophia. Have some patience with me. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, what are you cute? Have you got bigger? You go a little bit bigger, baby.
Look like a spaniel.
Yes. I'm Cocky Spaniel Silvie. My name is Silvie. I am a little bit
I thought it's Jessie.
Jessie was a cockapoo. You'll see very soon. I won't look at cockapoo because cockapoos are very curly, like poodles. But they have a long face, like me, like that. That's why I look like Essie. And Essie with a little puppy. But it won't be for long, Sophia. I promise. I will change soon. Hello, puppy. Hello. all right then. I need to do my coffee and then I'll give you your breakfast fare. Just make a video 10 minutes, 5 minutes with puppy. What have I tunnel like in the middle of the kitchen? Thank you, Sophia.
Sit. 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 Silvie!
Why didn't you get the dog back? Where's baby? She'd have to make so much cake and cookies.
I'm glad of that.
Yes, my lovely. Yes, my lovely. Yes, Sophia, turn that off
Oh, I
now.
want to make a video.
Well, you make a video. Videos should be short videos, no an hour video, because people don't watch
Want to
long
hear it?
don't watch long videos. Yeah, I need to talk to her, please. Goodbye. Thank you, people, for watching the video. Goodbye.
What is different to cook spider on a cockapoo?
Cockapoo. Ow! Oh! No! 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 Cockapoos are curly hair. And they have... Stop it! They have different faces, Sophia. Now, I need to discipline. Will you stop with the camera?
Her bowl?
Will you stop it?
Why does she have so much food in her bowl?
I don't know.
I'll tell you later. Don't worry, she didn't eat that amount.
Yeah, we'll put it away, please.
Oh, yeah. It was away, isn't it? Or no?
No, it's all spilled on the floor.
Oh. But I clean it.
There's like a lot of... Come have a look.
Get inside. There we are. And hopefully in here something. Oh yes, a Rock 5 computer and also a heatsink, which obviously will go on the board. But let's get into this packaging as well. Let's bring the Rock 5B is inevitably more expensive than a Raspberry Pi. It's a much more powerful board, but this said, the Rock 5B is, as far as I'm aware, the cheapest RK3588 board yet released. And back in January 2022, I paid $5 for a discount code, and including that, paid $84 for this 4GB board. However, the list price for the 4GB Rock 5B is $129, with an 8GB model costing $149 and a 16GB board priced at $189.
to stop your video. I want to put her in bed.
No, I just have 10 minutes more.
No.
10 minutes.
Oh, it's only seen dinner with her. 5 minutes more, 2 minutes more,
Oh.
3 minutes more. We have things to do. We have to do your suitcase. You're going with Christina soon.
Yeah.
She needs to go and have a rest. Leave her alone now. Go upstairs.
10 minutes?
2 minutes.
Oh, what was 10 minutes?
Why it has to be 10
No,
minutes?
Daddy said no.
It's no time because you need to get ready to go out.
Oh, why did I get so grumpy of 10 minutes video?
That's what your mum said.
You already
السلام
done
عليكم
an
جازم
attack
welcome
now
back
video.
Unija Mohammed. What's up? I'm gonna switch on later on Android TV box Android 12. This is Rock chip 3588 chip processor Android TV box Android 12. You can buy it for the cheapest model of this TV box is $150. The buying links will be in the description. This is of course I'm gonna switch on later. Sorry for all the haters, but Skyline is still crap for non-Snapdragon processors, especially if it's the Rock chip processor, obviously. I think I'm the first guy in to test in the world this chip with the Agnes emulator, guys. I'll be using a gamepad extension cable because this is so cool that this TV box has a Type-C output. 2 Type-C ones. One is also having an MHL video output. It's crazy. This is a slightly more expensive TV box which I have. But guys, this is crazy. Well, you can see myself, the GameStar is working here. I connected the TV box with a 4K TV, 50 inches, which is behind me. So, all the buying links in the description. Let me know what you think about this video. Isn't this crazy? This is the first, maybe this is the first exclusive video in the world of anybody done with Android TV box. Previously, not any single Android TV box could even handle a simulator. Let's see what's gonna happen today. Enjoy. 3588 chip, and it's having Mali G610 with a 4-core. It's a 4-core GPU, man. It's a 4-core GPU. I'm not sure how this is even possible to run Agnes Switch emulator with this chip. I need to press that thing, bro. This is very playable. Example, Topi game right now is very playable. You need to press here. Yeah, here you go. Not bad at all, bro. Not bad at all. 50 FPS. You will have to get yourself a
Oh, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Yeah, I have to.
Included remote, you can use a mouse and keyboard, a game controller, it's really up to you. This does have Google Play installed, and this is something I haven't seen on these arcade 3588 units yet. Definitely makes it really easy to get some games installed, but one thing to note is, this does come pre-rooted, so there are a few games like Apex Legends that just won't launch on a rooted device. Heading into IDA64, as you can see, we've got 8 gigs of RAM here. We've got that arcade 3588 CPU. And for the GPU, we've got the Mali G610, which does offer some really great performance when it comes to one of these Android boxes or SBC powered by this chip. So they do claim that this can do 8K. Unfortunately, I don't have an 8K display, but we're going to see how it handles 4K. We'll head over to YouTube, and with this, I've got it set up so we can turn Stats for Nerds on. And we'll do 2 here just to check it out. We'll do an HDR video next because it does support HDR. Make sure we're at 4K. And this is a true 4K display. It's a BenQ monitor. From the settings, we can go from 720 up to 4K 60 on this box itself. I didn't see an option for 8K, but like I mentioned, I don't have an 8K display to test it out with. And with all of these videos that I've tested, I get a few drop frames on the initial load-in. As soon as I hit play, it does drop a few. But throughout the video, it doesn't drop any at all. When it comes to 4K video playback on the Arcade 3588, it works absolutely amazing. Whether you want to stream, we've got one more here, or play from an internal drive, external drive, it's really up to you. So with this here, we'll go back up to 4K. It always starts at 1440 for some reason. And as soon as I hit play on this, we got 10 drop frames. But throughout this 4K 60 FPS HDR video, nothing else drops at all. The next thing I like to do with these Android devices is run some benchmarks, and the first one we have here is Geekbench.
Do you want to watch a video about Silvie?
I wasn't very impressed.
Later.
With. Only 5.
What time?
Multi for these Android boxes is looking
What
really
time?
high at 2276. But to put this into perspective,
I'll watch it,
the NVIDIA Shield Android TV with
11
Geekbench
o'clock.
5 gets a 282.
Please let me know.
I will.
Checking out a GPU benchmark with Wildlife, looking really great here with a 3,994. The NVIDIA Shield Android TV Pro scores around a 3,100 here with this benchmark. And the final one I tested was Antutu with a very impressive 552,975. Now when it comes to the cheaper Android TV boxes you can pick up on Amazon with the S905X3, they're anywhere from 30,000 up to around 60,000. So we've got a huge jump here on the UX, RAM, GPU, and CPU performance. Unfortunately, I've never been able to run the newer Antutu benchmark on the NVIDIA Shield. It just crashes every time I try to load it up, so I'm not exactly sure what we'd score over there. So now I want to move over to some native Android gaming before we move into emulation. And like I mentioned, Apex Legends will not start. So I ended up taking the resolution down on the box itself to 720p. We're at the native resolution of GameCube right now, Vulkan back in, and I enabled the multi-threader inside of the Dolphin emulator itself. That allowed me to play even a harder to emulate game at full speed. I did get a few dips here and there into the 50s, especially with Wii games, but for the most part, performance was great, and when it comes to an Android box, this is the best GameCube and Wii emulation I've seen out of an ARM chip like this. So the R58X is definitely turning out to be a powerhouse. It destroys the NVIDIA Shield in raw performance on the CPU and GPU side of things. And when it comes to emulation, that CPU really does help out. I was hoping to see a little better single core performance out of this, but as you saw, it does a great job with PSP, Dreamcast, PS2, and even GameCube and Wii. It's got more than enough power to play games from Google Play as long as you can get a controller up and running. But one thing that the Shield does have over this are those OTA updates. I mean, the Shield is still being updated today. I believe it's the oldest Android device that's still being sold on the market as new that still receives updates. So there's definitely something to say for that, and this will never receive the updates that the NVIDIA Shield did, but there's a lot of tweaks that we could do to this, and I've got a few things that I will be testing out in my next video. They are releasing an Ubuntu image that we can run from the internal storage or an M.2 drive, so that's something else I'd like to test. But as it sits right now, this is a great little ARM-powered device, and if you're interested in learning more, I will leave a few links in the description. I will have a couple more videos coming up. I'm going to install Launchbox